All right, welcome back, everyone. We're back at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We're watching the B-side final of the 580 and under Fargo tournament. It's Ben Francis here, sitting beside me, Larry Walper. Steve's just saying how his cell phone's dead, so he can't write in the comments. You guys will have to make up for his lack of comments.
I can go give him my cell phone.
Oh, that would be good too, because then it pops up under your name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then he could just like write whatever he wants. Ask how to use a rice cooker, you know?
Who asked that dumb question?
Well, Sean makes the first mistake, and it's early, but the balls are all tied up. They're a mess. I actually don't mind being stripes here, being Steve. I think the 9 goes, so you can use that to break the 10. Hampton says, Walps UPSL. I'm not sure if he meant to say CSL. He probably meant to say PSL, right?
We have a thing on our team where we call ourselves pear-shaped losers.
Oh, pear-shaped losers. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I should have known that. Yeah. PSL.
I mean, I'm a lot more pear-shaped than he is. But I'm a better player, so.
Oh, wow.
It's true. He knows it.
Shots fired. Well, he told me last league night when we played them that he was the worst player in Canada.
Yeah.
So
he has been so far. He's almost mid-season form.
Almost mid-season form.
Steve, I thought he would do well in this tournament.
Well, he plays so much too, right?
He does. Against good players, he'll play anybody.
Putting the reps in makes a big difference. Make sure you guys click that share button if you're listening out there in Facebook and YouTube land.
Safety. Gets a rail. It's not bad. I don't actually know Sean. I've never met him.
I don't know him well either, but I've been informed he used to play on the Dream Team about 15 years ago with Dave Martin and the boys.
Steve was telling me he's from Medicine Hat.
From the Hat. He said he's really looking forward to the drive back. You know, such a great drive from here to Medicine Hat.
Very exciting.
He's from Redcliffe. Very good. What's up, Robert?
Yeah, Jeremiah, I said it.
Shots fired, man.
I'm the team captain. I can sit you, too. I have all the power here.
Thomas, your message, you retracted, but it is still live. We're still live with the B-side final. Winner of this will play Jonathan Weaselhead in the final. Somebody's going to have to beat him twice. Tall task with how good he's been playing.
So the loser of this is guaranteed 480?
470, I think.
470,
470, yeah. 680, and 985. Top 3.
That's great payouts.
That's juicy, yeah. You gotta love that.
Steve's hooked on all his balls.
He's stuck. You can see the 9, but it's not gonna do him much good.
Well, he might just have to nick it anyways and leave everything tough for his opponent because there's no easy breakout. If he leaves him too much angle on the 1, I guess he could come up table and break it out.
He can kick into one of those balls over there and just leave the 9 where it is. I kind of like this. He might leave the cue ball on the end rail. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
That's good, yep.
That's a one-pocket shot, kicking to the pro side of that ball to get the cue ball on the rail.
You were talking earlier in the stream about how good Steve kicks.
He does kick good.
I play him sets too, and every time I hook him, he surprises me. He comes up with all these kicks. He kicks really well on the 9-foot.
On every table, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's, and he said it too, Skittles, right? Golf on the snooker table. That's why he kicks so good. He used to play a lot of that.
Yeah, sometimes you think you got him and he just makes the hit.
Yeah, he always makes a hit. I can't count how many times I've had him on 2 fouls.
Yeah.
And I never get him on the 3rd one. Dallas. Is that Larry in person?
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it's in person, though, if you're listening to him. It's not quite the same.
Yeah, it's in person if you were here.
What table are they playing on? They're playing on table 7. I've been waiting to use that one all day.
The one
Sorry,
by the
Thomas.
stream.
It's a diamond 7-foot. A red label.
This might be a long game.
We've seen a lot of long games today.
I know I was watching a bit before I took my afternoon nap. And I wasn't able to finish Steve's match against Joey. But it was 3-3 at the time, and I see Steve won.
Yeah, that was a close match.
Another safety.
Yeah, he's got to just leave stuff tied up there
Yeah.
and just wait for an opportunity. Steve isn't in a bad spot, but he does have to wait for Sean to sort of make a mistake and leave him on the right side of a ball.
Yeah, no one really has more control than the other. They both just got, it's like a chess match, or maybe position some, wait for someone to make a mistake, move some balls around.
Yeah, you almost have to find a spot where you can put them where they'll make a mistake.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe tempt them a little with a shot or something, but it's tough to do because obviously Steve plays good.
Yeah. Short race. So mistakes are huge.
That's why you see them grinding these games so much too. Nobody's really going to give an inch because they know one game can cost them the match.
Well, that was a good shot. Perfect
That-
angle.
That's an exceptional shot.
Kind of a free shot, too. I mean, if he misses it, it wasn't the end of the world.
Well, what happens here, though? He's getting the worst of it.
Yeah,
Little unlucky.
He didn't take much time to look at the hit, the breakout.
Yeah, the angle that he was going in on, he might have been able to play that with more like bottom running
Yeah.
and spin
Get
through
that
it
cue ball
more.
to come up table more.
Yeah, he just didn't want to be down here, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a Jay Hampton breakout right there.
That was the Hampton breakout. The hit and hope. Hit and pray. Look at this shot, though.
Oh, I thought it was going to go off that ball and in.
I'm surprised it didn't because he hit it really good.
So I think Steve's got to go 12-10 combo.
Yeah, and watch where the 12 goes. Hopefully it doesn't jam up on the 5 there somehow.
Yeah,
It shouldn't, but
you can't miss it.
ideally the 10 rubs the 5 a little out of the way, too.
Do you think you hit it hard or soft? Harder might be better. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, well, it depends where you want to play to next. Like, what ball are you playing onto? Because you have to come across, so you might have to play it a little harder just to come back and forth anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, played it at speed. That's a good shot. Back and forth. He's getting unlucky, though. He's got a combination.
Yeah, I think he makes this.
Yeah, this is... It's nice when you can aim the first ball into the pocket.
Yeah, it's pretty
Then
close to that. That's about the only time I make those. So.
Me too. Yeah, when it's this off angle, yeah.
I don't know. You're pretty good at combos. You're one of the better
Maybe.
players I've seen at combos. It's pretty impressive sometimes.
It's funny because in my own head, like, I'm terrible at combos, right?
Yeah, well, in my own head, I am, and on the table, I am. I avoid them.
Well, it is good to avoid them.
I'm actually better at carom shots than combos.
That's because you know how to scratch well, right?
Yeah.
I got him for you, Jay. If you're still out there listening, got your back.
I'm sure you'll have words for me Tuesday. Oh, he's going for the 14, I think.
Goes, and he's good with the rest.
Yeah.
Snooker player,
If he
right?
makes, then he's okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot. He's got a little angle on this 12 up there. So he might be able to cheat the pocket a bit and get on the 9 next.
Up in the bottom right?
Or he
Or
can
you come around?
Or he can hold below it. Yeah, I kind of like trying to get to one of those balls in the top left if I have the right angle. I don't know if he has that angle, though.
Well, he's up a little bit from it. Well, he should be okay to do it. Just depends what he wants to do.
If not, then you have to stay below. It makes the second ball a little harder to get on. Like, let's say you shoot the 9 next in the bottom right. Getting on the 11 can be a little bit dicey if you don't get the right angle.
Yeah. The 11 does go on the side too if you're comfortable with side pocket.
Yeah, both sides do.
Oh yeah.
Well, now this is a little bit weird because he has to punch to the left side rail to play the 11 in the top right, and the 8 can come into play here. I don't think you can just roll it.
Yeah, I had this shot come up on a stream, and you mentioned that these are tough because you have to, like you said, some people miss the pot because they're trying to control that cue ball so much.
Well, you're so worried about, just don't hook yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You take your eye off the pot a bit. Steve's pretty good at these pots, though. Anything long like this.
Yeah, when the balls are close, he's gonna make it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, and he played draw. That is a really good shot.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a confident stroke, too, which is nice to see in the first game.
He's not quite straight. I think he can just come across for the 8 on the side.
Yeah, I don't. In the right-hand side.
Yeah, the right-hand side.
Yeah. Or, I mean, he could roll and play in the left-hand side, but it's risky. Just come across. And if you don't come far enough, you always have the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Jeff wants to know who makes my break jump and the name. It's the Thumper. I'll flash up the poster here after this rack. It's made by a gentleman from down south, Richard Splooge. Good guy, makes great cue. Good shot there from Steve. Take the first game.
That was a good finish. He took a little time there. He played pretty a good pace. He wasn't rushing it too much.
Yeah, he didn't just get up there and bang him in, but he made sure of it. There's that Thumper jump break cue there. Say it jumps like an IQ, breaks like a BK rush, but I think it does both better. Definitely jumps better than the IQ. If you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, you can contact us, send us a message or an email, qsportslive@gmail.com, or message us on the Facebook Messenger. So Steve's got the break here. This is pretty big because if he can break and run out, take a 2-0 lead in a race to 4 is a pretty big lead.
He's been doing second ball, I think, right?
He has been breaking a lot of second ball. I've only seen him do, a handful of head ball breaks throughout the tournament. And he's hitting it with pace, which is good. But he's not making a ball here, and he's tied them all up.
Look at all the stripes. They're right by that side pocket.
That's crazy. You could play one pocket in the side.
Wow. I mean, stripes might not be that bad.
They might not because all the work is real close.
Yeah.
And you get the breakout on the first shot here.
And he's got the 14.
Yeah, he chipped that ball out nice. Now if he can just get on one of those balls in the side, which isn't that easy. The windows are pretty small there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of combo options as well.
Or the carom.
Yeah.
The carom is, I think that's what he's looking at off the side of the 10. This view shows us a little better.
Into the 15.
Yeah, and make the 15, and then he's on the 9.
Yeah. That's what he's looking at.
Joe Elliott. I don't know if you think I'm Grant, which is possible, or maybe just Grant's tuning in and Joe saw that it says Grant is watching.
I don't know. I've never mistaken you two. Your voices,
Well, you know us both pretty well too, right?
I guess.
I was telling them earlier when I had a bit of a cold during the SML playoffs, and my mom mistook my voice for Grant's. So everyone else is in tough if my mom can't tell.
A good shot.
Todd sitting with me is Larry Walper. I'm sure you've heard him on here before, Todd. He was on here last night. He was on here during the Invitational. Do we sound Canadian? Usually. Oh,
Oh.
no.
He didn't take much time on that.
I don't think he gave it the attention it
No.
deserved.
It wasn't
yeah.
that easy of a shot.
Well, that's a tricky little cut.
Oh, Steve's got a really good chance here. This is a... You just got to work it out. Everything goes.
Just the opening shot, maybe the 4, is maybe the toughest ball if he can just roll that in and get on the 5.
Who's got the 1? I don't know. Maybe just...
Oh, he does have the 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was the 9. Yeah, you definitely don't need to shoot the 4 if the 1 is there.
No. Yeah.
Good call, Larry. That's why we got you here.
Yeah.
Payouts, $985 for first, $680 for second, $470 for third. They paid out all the way down to 9th through 12th. Got $115.
They also paid... There was a prize for the top player whose Fargo rate was 524 or less.
Do we know who got that? Or has it been?
JW.
Okay.
I don't know his last name.
White Cotton.
Okay, I think so.
Jay
Yeah.
White Cotton, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him play yesterday. He was playing really good.
He's a good player, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played a few of the big events last year. Some of the CCS events, I believe. Oh, he rolled this in nice. But he's got a little too much angle. I don't know if he can hold this with inside. Or do you just...
I think he has to shoot the 5. So
Yeah, you shoot the 5, but do you go into the 2-7? Or do you just try to put enough inside juice to hold?
I can see from here they both go, so I don't think he wants to bump them. I mean, I wouldn't try to bump them if I could, but I like the inside.
Yeah, just lots of inside. I think he's okay. Well, he didn't even have nearly as much angle as I thought.
Decided to hold it. No, he's...
Yeah, he's in good shape here.
I think you shoot the 7.
If the 7 goes, I like the 7 because
Yeah.
it bumps the 2 more natural towards the
Yeah.
pocket. That's what he's doing here.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I think he has to go forward here, and it's actually a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it's a bit of a reach, so I'm not sure he wants to punch it. But would you go? I don't think I'd go forward because you want to be on the right side of the 6. But I guess straight on the 6 is also fine. I can reach the shot pretty easy, though. I'm not sure about you.
No, I'd be like standing on the left side of the table and reaching over.
Yeah.
But I think I could reach it.
Think so?
Just barely. But I stand like
Yeah.
on the side, like where the side pocket is, I'm standing, and then I just reach over. I think it's an unused skill, the reach.
Maybe. Or not always needed by everyone, though. So.
No, exactly. Like you'll see in the final, Jonathan, you know.
Yeah, he's tall.
So he did go forward, and he's sort of on the wrong side of the 6, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem.
You just play this with follow?
I think, yeah, follow inside,
Yeah.
right? But just that touch of inside, you don't want too much.
Yeah, just enough to make it come straight back up.
You can put the cue ball back where it is now, will do.
Looks like he's drawing.
He's hitting low, so he's got to watch the side pocket.
Oh, he didn't get the juice to grab.
It's perfect bank shape.
That's probably what he was playing.
That's probably it's probably the right way, you know, the
Yeah.
correct
It's a good,
path.
It's a good 2-way. If you miss, you put the cue ball right behind the 9. So.
He banks well.
No problem.
I favored him there. Gets an applause from the crowd. Gets a well done from his opponent. Haven't seen too much carbon fiber shaft action, but I know Larry just got the Jacoby Black.
I've seen a number of players using it yesterday. I think the players that are all in the finals here aren't using it, but there's I think 4 or 5 players I saw yesterday that were using it that I didn't know they were using them.
It's surprising that usually the players that are using them are at the end of the tournament. Usually it's the other way around. There is a bracket posted, Riley. It's under leather pocket 580 and lower. Fargo. It's on Challenge, or you can go to Calgary Pool Scene and just scroll down a little bit. You'll find the link on there. Oh, this is messy, messy, messy.
That's just like the first game. Came up dry and it was not pretty.
You didn't make a ball there, so
No.
I actually don't mind if the 11 ball goes here, then you can use the 14 to break the 15.
Yeah, because the other balls go. From
Yeah,
what I can see.
you could actually get out here as long as you get a good breakout on that 15.
You just gotta be careful. Like you mean go for it right away? Like right after the 11?
Yeah, I like going for it pretty quick too, right?
Can't tell if the 10 goes.
No, the 10 won't go from,
I mean, yeah. I mean, at all after the 11.
like, even after the 11. Yeah, that's tough to tell from here.
And I think if you break that 15 out early is good, but that 2 and 6, something could bounce over by those balls too.
Chris and Sean, it's Larry Walper with me,
Oh,
sitting in with me. Sounds like a little like Sean, according to Chris, but I just think maybe speaks quite a bit more clear. And knowledge is probably even. We won't go too far.
yeah, a little more, maybe articulate.
Articulate, that was the perfect word. See, I knew I could count on you for that. So you cut it now? You can cut the 14 now and just go into them?
That's a back cut almost from where he is.
It's pretty thin, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's not what he wanted, I don't think. He could try and draw. If the 10 goes easy, he could draw over there.
Okay,
Oh, now
he's trying to get there later, but
Well, the 9, I'm not sure if the 9 went. Definitely goes now.
yeah, maybe the 9 didn't go and he needed to chip it. Too tough to tell from here. Johnny Clark, it's Jonathan Weaselhead in the hot seat.
No, Sean Yee's here. Yeah. He says I do sound like him.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's right, Sean. I don't get too excited.
Talks a little slower. Yeah, Sean gets a little excited and then can't finish the sentence all the time, right? So I'll finish it for him. But he tries hard. That's
Yeah.
the main thing.
I said it earlier. I said John Clark should have played this tournament.
I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah. Steve's just going to play safe, I think.
This surprises me a
Yeah,
little.
I thought he was going to go for it because, I mean, he had perfect shape on the 13, and he could have played the breakout after that, but
Yeah, it seemed.
didn't like it. He's up 2-0. Maybe doesn't want to blow it.
Yeah, wait
his
for a
time.
better chance, I
Yep.
guess. But
I mean, his opponents, he didn't leave him anything, really.
yeah, I don't know what you do here if you're Sean. This is tough. He's going to try to cut the 4 in the lower left, but
Do you think you just try and sink the 13?
I would be trying to find a way to start making that ball, yeah.
Oh, he went for something. Did he leave him a breakout angle? It looks like it.
It's pretty
I
close.
think he can just punch it.
See if that side view shows us a little better. It's tough to punch this. Real tough. I don't think he quite has the proper angle to get enough speed to really break that out either.
Also, his 9 ball doesn't go anymore, so that's a problem.
Yeah, he made that problem.
That's okay, John. You can play the next one, I'm sure.
He'll still be below 580
Yeah, forever.
forever. He is going to try to punch this. Yeah. Oh, he tried to play in off the 6. That was actually a smart shot, but it's really tough to hit that precise.
What did you leave here?
Yeah, not much.
A ball hanging in the jaws, and he can't shoot at that. The 2, does the 2 go?
I don't think the 2 goes.
Well, it might just be a safety.
Yeah, I think maybe you just roll into the 3, leave the cue ball on
Yeah, you
top of the
can.
7.
Yeah, if you can bump that 3 off the rail out into the middle and put the cue ball right in there, that's a good shot.
The 3 might even cover the 13. If it doesn't, at least you're leaving them over top of the 7. Shooting the 13 would be tough.
Oh yeah, funny choice.
Yeah, that is a funny choice because that's about the only thing that could go wrong is to open that ball up. He
Yeah,
just had to leave that ball tied up, and
yeah,
Steve was in big trouble.
yeah. He had 7 balls on the table, so he had control.
Well, and Steve had nothing over there to
No,
open that ball up anymore, too.
no,
He had a lot of control, did Sean.
and he's got to just 15, 13, 14 up in the corner, and natural shape for the 8.
Yeah, the 14 in the top right after the 13 is pretty easy.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake.
Probably a crucial one with the score being 2-0. 2-1 or 3-0 is a big swing game.
Yeah, I've seen him playing Peter in the match before this, and he was playing very well, but maybe it's a few nerves.
Yeah, stream table getting deeper in the tournament.
I was saying to Grant yesterday, I mean, a lot of the players in this tournament haven't played a tournament for this much money before, right? So, and with being on the stream, so it's a lot of new things for them. It's great.
It's good to see, yeah, and it's really good experience for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. I hope they're
He,
liking it. They're gonna play again.
he looks like he almost came too far, but I think he's okay here, yeah. He was sweating it a bit, though. But even Ryan and I mentioned today, like, fatigue can be a factor because a lot of these players, if they have played some of these 2-day tournaments, they're not really making it to day 2.
Yep.
And if they are, they're not making it deep in day 2. So they're not, this is outside of the element completely, right?
Yeah.
But then the pay jumps. You know,
Well, this is a match for almost
$210 this one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And potentially 500 if you can win the tournament. This is a $500 match, so.
When I played the CCS against Kung in the finals there, I'd never played a match for $450 before. It was definitely on my mind.
Oh, yeah. And as much as you want to tell yourself, you know, don't think about it.
Yeah, nice shot by Steve.
It's very much there.
Steve hit that perfect.
Yeah, and this 8-ball for a 3-0 lead. He's going to try to get revenge on Jonathan in the final. He's looking at it.
I actually thought that Sean was going to grind out this game. I thought for sure he would have won this game.
Yeah, and it was, in my opinion, a must-win game.
Yeah.
For Sean there.
And Steve's breaking too, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Steve's break.
Hi, Val.
Jam Up Apparel, as always, too, guys. Go check them out online. jamupapparel.com.
TJ Gulliver, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, Teach. Watching on the YouTube, as always. We get to see him in a few days. He'll be in PEI. We're playing on a team with him.
Oh, nice.
Him and his dad.
Yeah, a couple good players, those guys.
Oh, yeah, they shoot. They shoot straight. That'll be a good time.
Who's better, TJ, you or your dad?
Ooh.
Put you on the spot.
That is put him on the spot. Very good. I don't know how I've never asked him that question, like, on the stream, right? Should have put him on the spot on the stream.
TJ says he's better.
Oh, but
I bet
now
your dad might disagree.
he says now.
Oh.
So not always, right?
Oh.
But yeah, I wonder if we ask Terry.
Yeah, we should ask him.
The problem is if you ask Terry, he might not understand the answer. When we were in Charlottetown last year, so funny. He's playing one of his friends. And they're just playing for like a drink or something, having fun, and his friend says to him, I wish you would just speak English sometimes.
Yeah.
Because his accent is so thick.
Yeah, I played him in Penticton, actually, and yeah, sometimes he says something and you don't really understand what he's saying.
Look at this break. He went to the head ball and he just crushed it.
Yeah. Not sure what he's got for a shot.
Yeah, he doesn't have a great opener, but I think the 15 in the side goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he said, he made a ball in the break, so he's happy.
He does have the 12 up in the corner, too. I mean, you might I don't know. What happens if you shoot that 15? Where's the cue ball going?
That's the problem. Maybe
Into
into
the
the 8,
Yeah.
or maybe between the window, then you have the 9 in the side next.
I think you probably just spiked that 12 ball in because he's not over the 1 if he shoots it.
Yeah, and ideally save the 15 to
Mm-hmm.
develop the 14, right? It's right by the 2. You need a ball over there to make it work.
Hey, Norm, OG.
Normie D.
Yeah, TJ, my dad plays pool too. But he's better than everybody.
Yeah, that's definitely one where if
Yeah.
you ask both, you're getting polar opposite answers, you know.
Well, he spiked that 12 in. I can't see. Oh, yeah.
Speak English was Amran's team name a few years ago. I think Larry's wife's team name is what, Broken English?
Broken English, yep. There's a few, well, they're all Asian on that team.
They
so.
have little sayings on the back of their shirts and
Yeah,
stuff. It's
they
pretty
have
good.
some of those funny translations that you see on memes and stuff.
They always have the best team shirts, though, that team.
Yeah.
When they were all a ball.
Yeah,
Remember
each
that?
one had a different colored ball with the number on the back, different colored shirts.
Terry was the cue ball because he's
Yeah.
super bald, and they gave him a
Yeah,
white
it's
shirt.
the cue ball. I know. They have fun with it. They have a good team.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Well,
Well,
that's a good shot. Not easy from that distance.
I think. Oh, he got straight on that. I think he wanted Angle to bump the 14.
Yeah, I don't think he has it.
No,
Side view might show us a little better, but
I don't think so.
it's not giving us much of a better idea on how much angle he has. But
He could just play for the bank on the 14.
well,
I mean, you have 3-0. You're banking well.
yeah, bank to the bottom left.
Bottom left, yeah. Just
I,
roll up.
I think he's just going to shoot the 13 and then save the 15 to maybe get a better angle later.
Yeah. I don't know. It's preference, right? I tend to avoid banks. I don't bank
Yeah,
as well as a lot of people, but
Side bank. Lots of times I'm side banking, but the corner bank is a little more rare.
yeah. There's a system I use now. I was showing someone the other day that helps me get really close center ball. I don't know if it's Dr. Q or not, but it's that system where you find the halfway point and then just copy the angle.
Yeah,
And typically it works.
that gives you good reference anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm ever like feeling the pressure and I'm not sure, I can just use the system
Yeah,
and kind of
course.
fall back on that.
Yeah, you can fall back. That's what's great. Oh,
So,
he tried to do a little too much there.
and I think he got another good leave.
Yeah, he's only really left the 4 in the side.
He does have the 5, I think, in the top right corner.
Top right, another tough shot.
Yeah, no gimme, and you're down 3-0.
TJ, I'm not sure what I'm allowed to play this week. I know I'm not allowed to play the singles, but I can play the team, so that it's possible I'm allowed to play the Scotch,
Oh, nice shot by
in which
Sean.
case we'll figure something out. But
You know,
anyone know T.R. Olson? Yeah, we know T.R. Olson. Is that not you on the YouTube chat? Tyrin
the
Olson?
name's oddly similar.
It is very, very similar. Oh, that cue ball just stopped in time. If he was right on that 3, he was going to be in trouble.
You know, Sean Yee says I make banks on him. It's funny because I've watched all my stream videos, and truthfully, I don't like banking. I'm not comfortable with it, and I don't practice it.
But you always make it.
But I typically make it when it's, I don't know, when I'm playing League and stuff, I'm terrible. But when it's, I don't know, tournaments and stuff, I don't often miss the banks.
Oh,
I don't know why.
That's good. That's good.
I should probably practice it. I know you play some bank pool.
Yeah, that's definitely recommended to play a little banks here and there.
You and Johnny still play bank pool?
No,
No?
me and Johnny don't really play at all anymore.
No?
Can't seem to spot him enough, you know.
Oh.
It's okay. It
Two,
happens.
2-1 on the money and 3-5 or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
All the breaks, and I'll play left-handed or something
Hmm.
like that. And that's,
And then you'll think about it.
well, there you go. That's his son. TR is his dad. Cool. We know him. We know T.R. Olson. Used to come up and play in Calgary back in the day, I believe. Maybe before me and Larry's time, but... Oh, and then Sean Yee says he notices when you're on stream you miss.
Apparently.
Wow. I feel like we should stream a big money match with you and Sean Yee.
No,
No.
I don't think so. I don't play big money matches.
No. But what if somebody staked you?
Well, I'll play
Then
anybody
you'll
if
play,
someone stakes me.
Yeah, of course.
Because then it's free. But the most I've ever played for was $200.
That's more than a lot of players have played for.
That was a good shot there.
Yeah, really good shot. When he needed it most, too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the match was over.
Good timing for a finish. His opening shot, he cut that one down the corner. I didn't even know he had that.
And broke everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a good shot.
Well, that's good for his confidence.
It should go a long way. And he's breaking, so, I mean, he can still come back here. A couple of pretty fine Calgary pool players here, Mike Burton and Micah Boo with Mike Burton home team.
Champions.
Champions in pool and the real estate business. You can check them out online on Facebook, or you can send us a message. We'll give you all their contact info. Yeah, you should come up here to Calgary and play. Lots of action. Lots of people to play.
Thanks, Sean.
That was, he tried to correct it, but I don't know. I think it's too late, Sean.
Yeah, the feelings are hurt. He knows I'm sensitive.
You can't just put a Band-Aid on that, you know.
You know. He's just bitter because I don't split with him at Chill anymore.
Very good.
Oh, he made a ball this time. He came up dry his last two.
Another messy table, though. Wow. I think, and that goes to his rack. It's not that he's hitting it bad.
Yep.
But the rack is a big part of this game. If you're not racking good, you're not going to have many open looks.
Scott asked if you like the turtle rack. I do. I like it better than the plain magic rack.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, it's better.
I just like the material. I have one. I actually got rid of my regular magic rack. No, Sean, my back's still too sore to play. Trying to rest it. And I was too tired. I think the 9 might go, but
Rail first off the ball.
the weight would have to be perfect because on the valley would be easy, but this one, if he hits that too hard, it'll just hang in the jaws.
I think it has to go off the 5. I don't think it even cheats. I've been wrong once already today, though. On that almost exact shot.
I'm not sure. He's in trouble here because he's making balls, but
Yeah, what does he do after the
yeah,
9?
I mean, if you make this, what do you do, right? I mean, you don't want to make your balls and then try to play it safe or do something because you gave away control.
A point often made. He's cutting this a little, but I don't know if it's enough to really do anything.
Although maybe he's going to pound it and then go off the rail off the 5. Then you have the ability to go into those balls. He tried.
He's better off that ball didn't go in.
Yeah, it's no picnic here.
Yeah, this is ugly. He made a real mess of it, which works in Steve's advantage. Steve doesn't mind.
Yeah, he's got all the power here.
Pool's dying in the U.S. It's not dying in Calgary. That's all I know. It is alive and thriving.
I think we're pretty welcoming to new players here, and most players will help anybody out or tell them what tournaments are going on.
Yeah.
There's lots of tournaments to play here. To
I
meet
know.
people.
I know there's a couple of young players in Montana, but you're right there, Tyron. Not too many. Have we used the AccuRack? Yeah. Used the Accurac a couple times. It's not bad. It's kind of like paper towel. That's how I describe the texture of it. Feels like paper towel.
Sean Wilson, thanks. Yeah, Thursday morning I threw my back out where I couldn't work the next day and I couldn't really get off the couch. So it happens. 6th time in my life now.
We miss you too, Lissa. Didn't get you doing any commentary this weekend, which is rare.
I think Steve's calling the 1 ball. Is that the...
Yeah, it's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
So he's breaking and stuff out, and I don't know if I really like attacking this rack right away, but...
If he makes the 6, I think he's out. Because you just
The
gotta go
7.
up. Yeah, the 3 to break it, open up to 7.
Just opens up nicely off the 3, yeah.
Yeah, I think if he just makes the 6, I think he's okay. He might graze that 8 a little bit, but...
Well, this would be a really nice way to finish off the match, too, with a tricky little layout.
Yeah, he's almost...
Picked apart.
Yeah. Now...
You just have to watch, because you're going to get a lot of angle on the 7, right?
He needs that, though, right? Because you got to get down for the 2 ball.
You do want angle, yeah. You just don't want to end up below the 7, and
Yeah.
then you're going to be in trouble.
Or frozen to it if you hit it bad.
Just a player this weekend, Lissa. It's okay to be just a player on the weekends of pool, you know?
He hit that really hard, and he got perfect.
He got perfect, yeah. Playing old timers. Well, if you're only 19, then yeah, most likely a lot of the players you're going to be playing are older than you. But you would hope there's more young players as well as yourself. These 2 balls and the 8 to get to the final.
You just try to hold this and have a little more angle on the... I mean, actually, the stream makes it look like the angle's easier, but...
The side view makes it look a
Yeah.
little weird. This straight on view,
It's pretty steep.
it shows you it's steep, but yeah,
You hit it
I
soft
would
with
hold
inside?
it. Yeah. And Steve's actually really good at that shot.
Overhit it a bit, but he's still okay.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like about these tables. You know, when you have to hit a shot soft or something, you know it's going to go true. You can just make the shot. Oh yeah, no problem.
Would rather not be on the rail, but I don't think it'll matter.
He's okay.
What's up, Ted? Yeah, so this for the win to get to the final. Try to get a little revenge on Jonathan.
No problem.
Oh yeah, he used the whole pocket there, but nonetheless, good tournament from Sean as well.
Not bad. 3rd place out of 61 players.
61.
That's pretty good.
So I think we'll just go ahead and shut down and restart for the final, guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you click the like button on the Facebook, click the subscribe button on the YouTube. And we'll be back in about 7 minutes time.
Thanks for watching.